Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has said that his country is in a full-scale war with the United States and urged Iranians to accept the consequences of the conflict. In a statement, Pezeshkian rejected US claims that Tehran violated the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding, saying Iran had breached none of its 14 clauses.
Meanwhile, the United States has launched a 9th consecutive night of strikes on Iran, with explosions reported across several parts of the country. US Central Command confirmed it had begun a new wave of strikes aimed at degrading Iran's ability to attack commercial shipping passing through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran responded by launching another wave of missiles from Lorestan province. Iranian sources claimed the missiles targeted enemy ships near the Emirati coast, while the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps announced it had carried out a surprise strike against what it described as the enemy's Special Operations Headquarters in Syria's Al-Tamf region. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said the United States remains open to a diplomatic solution with Iran, provided Tehran demonstrates genuine seriousness in negotiations. Talking to reporters before departing for the ASEAN Foreign Ministers Summit, Rubio stressed Washington has always supported meaningful and productive diplomacy. He accused Iran of using the Strait of Hormuz as leverage in the conflict, saying elements within Tehran were attempting to control one of the world's most important maritime trade routes.
Iran has condemned what it says are US attacks on civilian facilities and infrastructure across several provinces. In his weekly press conference, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghai accused Washington of following a destructive logic and said Iran stood firmly with people in the country's south. He also praised the resilience of southern communities and Iranian forces defending the country. Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthis have declared an immediate naval blockade against Saudi Arabia. The move is in retaliation for what the group calls a long-running Saudi blockade and siege of Yemen. Military spokesman Yahya Sari warned in a televised statement that they are ready for all options amid escalating tensions with Saudi Arabia. He also called on Yemenis to mobilize, prepare for all scenarios and support the front lines.
Andy Burnham has become Britain's 7th Prime Minister in a decade, promising to rewire the nation to focus more clearly on issues people care about, such as a cost of living crisis and poorly performing services. His Labour Party colleague, outgoing Premier Keir Starmer, made his farewell speech outside 10 Downing Street, telling supporters that "my work is done" and that he was leaving with good grace and a smile. After he formally tendered his resignation to King Charles, the monarch received Burnham to ask him to be Prime Minister. A Russian missile strike on a ship carrying corn near Ukraine's southern port of Odessa has killed 10 people in the deadliest attack in a weeks-long flare-up of violence in the Black Sea. Ukraine's Navy wrote on the Telegram messaging app that Russia hit the Golden Leo with 3 cruise missiles, causing a fire on Sunday. A search and rescue operation lasted all night, adding that 9 crew members and 1 of its maritime pilots were killed. 8 of the vessel's 17 crew members were rescued. India's youth-led cockroach movement has said that its founder, Abhijit Dipka, has been picked up by police as 2 other leaders held talks with Health Minister JP Nadda amid protests demanding the resignation of the Education Minister. Group's chief spokesperson, Saurav Das, said on X after meeting the minister for 10 minutes. The talks were held as thousands of supporters attempted to march on Parliament demanding the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and Prime Minister Narendra Modi over medical college entrance test paper leaks. Spain have climbed again to the summit of world football when substitute Ferran Torres struck in the 106th minute to prize the World Cup from holders Argentina with a 1-0 victory that crowned a new era but brought precious little beauty. It was perhaps fitting that the final whistle sparked the game's liveliest moments, with players pushing, shoving, and falling to the ground as Argentina's frustrations finally boiled over into a brawl. The euphemism, one for the purists, might have been coined to describe this contest. It was a match almost entirely devoid of quality, chances, and risk, until Torres, introduced from the bench, finally broke the deadlock. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.SAMAA.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.